Alright, yo, what is up, guys? It's Logic Looks, and today, if you clicked on this video, you already know why you're here. I know you guys probably just got 2K, and you guys are wondering, what players do I buy? What players do I go for? Who should I pick up? Who's going to help me win games and all that? So I'm going to be showing you guys 7 players. I know the title says 5. I'm going to be showing you 7 because, hey, the more the better. So stay tuned. Let me show you guys 7 players that you guys need to pick up first week of 2K that could literally help you win a bunch of games. So let's get into the list, man. Let's go. Guys, in order to even get these players that I'm going to mention in today's video, you got to have the auction house unlocked. If you guys don't know how to unlock it, all you need to do is collect 30 cards. If you got the Legend Edition, go open packs. If you want to open packs, go do that. That's the fastest way to do it. Of course, if you did not get that, you could play Domination. That's the way I would recommend. Play a couple games of Domination. You should be able to easily, get whatever cards you need to unlock the auction house. That should help you out pretty well. And as well, if you want some free tokens or whatever to actually unlock the auction house, go to the community tab, vote on the community poll, get yourself 2 free tokens. Hopefully, you'll have 3 and you'll be able to get some cards. But that's besides the point, man. You guys should have the auction house by now. And these 7 players are going to come up super clutch for you. Now, there are no amethysts on my list. Why? Amethysts are 50k. They will eventually drop in price, and it's just not worth picking up amethysts within the first week, maybe even the first couple weeks of my team coming out. So most of these players are rubies, sapphires, emeralds, and 1 gold player that's very, very slept on. You guys will see who. So let's get into number 1, man. Let me show you who player number 1 is. All right, guys, the first card on the list, the first card that you want to pick up has to be Zach Lavine. No doubt in my mind. 1.7k, you could probably get him for cheaper if you just take your time on the auction house. 6'5" shooting guard. Again, position locks are a thing. You can't play him anywhere else. So make sure you remember that when you're actually choosing these cards. I'm just giving you guys suggestions. At the end of the day, it's all your choice. These are just personal favorites of mine and cards that I think play absolutely amazing. Zach Lavine, number 1 on the list. 90 driving layup, 81 free throw, so he can shoot the free throw if need be. 79 3-point shot, 88 driving dunk, 84 ball handling. His defense is not good, but he's not really there for defense. 82 speed with ball. 82 speed, 79 speed with ball, 95 vertical. He has it all when I think of a player that will actually help you excel in domination and triple threat online right now. Shooters are not the move right now. I'm telling you that right now, man. Domination and triple threat, you miss a lot of open shots. It's hard to get, points by just shooting. You need a slasher, and a guy like Zach Lavine will come up clutch. And for, 1,700, you cannot go wrong with this card. Go ahead, pick him up. If you have to snipe him, go snipe him. Do what you have to do. But make sure you get Zach Lavine on your team. Whether it's off the bench or in your starting lineup, I run him off the bench. And he provides an excellent boost off the bench and just, honestly, just puts up numbers. Okay, guys, the next card is 1,000 MT. 1,000 MT. He's another emerald card on this list. I believe the last emerald on this list, for now at least. We got Kevin Love. Power forward / center. He's 6'10". I run him at the power forward. I usually run him off my bench if I do run him. And yes, he can be inconsistent, but there's some games for me where he had 20, 15, 20 points off the bench, which is insane. I know it's just domination, but regardless, he's a great card that you can pick up. 86 post fade. I definitely abuse his post fade. 86 post hook, 85 post moves. Drop out 74. Mid-range, he can't really pull the mid-range. Don't try. 3.76. So, hey, he could take the wide open 3-point shots. I definitely recommend you try pulling with him. Some pick and fades, all that type of stuff. He could dunk, not crazy, but he could still throw it down. 86 free throw, and the rest is just not that great. His rebounding is pretty good. Offensively, not really that great for offensive rebounding, at least. He's a good shooter, though, and for 1,000 MT, for a big man, if you really need one, Kevin Love is your way to go. Of course, if you have tokens, you guys see on the right-hand side, we got Brian Scalabrine. And Brian Scalabrine is another player that I would go with if you guys have the tokens and, maybe not the MT, but you guys have the tokens. Go with Brian Scalabrine because 85 open shot 3, 86 free throw, 92 pass IQ. He's a pretty goated card, man. They juiced up his stats. Go ahead and get him. Good 3-point shooter. I think Kevin Love is a little bit better, though, in my opinion, just because I'm more used to him. Maybe I'm just not used to Scally, but definitely give both of them a go if you have the tokens and MT. So, guys, the next player on the list is a little bit more expensive. He's around 5 to 6K. That's what I was finding him for. Now, unfortunately, I don't have him anymore. I sold my Ben Simmons. I don't know why. I could have kept him. He's a great power forward to run in domination, but I wanted a little bit of a change. I might have to buy him back very, very soon because, honestly, He was one of my, best players when I was running Domination earlier. Basically, he just drives by people. Simple as that. He cannot shoot that well. I got Luka trying to switch it up. Definitely going to use Luka more than I'm using Ben Simmons. But Ben Simmons can't really shoot. That's the only downside of this card. Apart from that, the only reason I use him, drive-by. Domination is very heavily reliant on drive-bys. You could easily drive by anybody with this card, and that's the reason I put him at power forward. Now, he is 6'10". He can play the power forward position. If you have the extra MT, go ahead and pick Ben Simmons up. If you, prefer a shooter, pick up Kevin Love, which was at our number 2 spot. But Ben Simmons is definitely a card that I think in the first week of my team, everybody should have at least at one point. Even if they choose to sell him, you got to try to run with Ben Simmons. As much as I, don't like that he cannot shoot. Right now, the stage the game is in, the patch it's in, it's not a shooter's game, it's more of a driver's game. So try out Ben Simmons. Let me know what you guys think about him. And let's move into number 4. So guys, at number 4, sticking with the slasher theme, another guy I sold because he's going for a lot right now, and I plan on buying him back later. Matter of fact, he's not even super expensive, but he's still at that price range where I would rather buy him back later. Not that I don't have the MT. I like to conserve my MT, and I don't really need him at this point. Actually, he dropped a lot in price. Wow, I sold mine for like 4 or 5K yesterday. So yeah, he dropped a lot in price. I might actually scoop one up right now as we're talking. But DeMar DeRozan is number 4 on our list, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Number 4, definitely well deserved in my opinion. He's 6'7". Yes, he's only a small forward. He can run the shooting guard, small forward / shooting guard. What am I talking about? But the thing I love about him is his driving. You guys can see, man, 87 driving dunk. That's the only reason he's on my team. 85 mid-range as well. So he can catch those mid-ranges. 3-point shot, pretty much non-existent. They disrespected him. Again, last season, he wasn't really a 3-point shooter. That's why. 93 driving layup, if you're wondering. Ball handling, all that. Pass IQ, pass accuracy, pretty good. Defensive stats, not the greatest. 74 perimeter defense, though, not bad. And 79 speed, which for some of you guys might think it's slow. I think it's fine for me. I have fun running him. And a lot of people like how he plays, man. Especially me. From that short amount of time I was with him, or he was on my team. I know it sounds like I literally signed him to a real-life contract. But, I played with DeMar for a couple triple threat games. Had a lot of fun. He has some nice animations. Definitely give him a go. Try him out in a triple threat or Domination. Definitely Domination. He definitely excels here. So give him a go. And let's hop into number 5. Now, guys, I honestly, if you guys want to take a look at my team right now, I don't have any rubies aside from T-Mac. Now, the reason being is currently I'm trying to grind Domination. There's no point in me to invest into rubies because rubies are still quite expensive right now. Of course, I've sniped a bunch of them. You guys saw my video from earlier today. If you haven't checked out those videos, go back and watch both of them. Both of them are going to help you out a ton if you're trying to, build up your team and build up your MT and all that. But, I tried out a couple rubies. Of course, I did not keep them. There's no point for me to keep them at this point in the game. And the first ruby I would have to recommend is Karl-Anthony Towns, man. Now, Karl-Anthony Towns is probably your best big man or the best big man option in the game right now. Of course, you could go with Anthony Davis with the Amethyst card, but 50K for a card first week is just not ideal at all, considering he's going to drop eventually in the future. I would say probably like 2-3 weeks and he's going to drop to way less than he's at. But this cat goes for like 7-8K. You could even find him for cheaper if you're lucky. And honestly, he's a great center. He could shoot, stretch the floor, rebound. I have Jokic right now. That's the only other ruby I have because he was cheap. He was 1.5K. I'm not really too worried about losing 1.5K. But Cat, on the other hand, 88 post moves, 83 driving layup, post fade, post hook is all there. Close shot, mid-range is a 79, 82 three-point shot, which is absolutely amazing. You love to pull threes with your center. Definitely pick up Cat. 93 standing dunk, free throws in 82, so he can shoot in late game situations if need be. 79 block, which is actually huge. You want somebody that can block, and Cat's, a rim protector pretty much. 88 defensive rebound, 80 offensive rebound. That's what I'm looking for in a center, and 74 speed. The only problem I have with Jokic is his speed. So, yeah, definitely give Karl-Anthony Towns a go. Honestly, probably the best center in the game. And coming in at our number 5 spot is a person that was definitely well-deserved to be here, man. Cat is goated, and even though I didn't get much of a chance to use him because I want to save my MT as much as possible, he's still good. You guys should pick him up and give him a go, especially if you're trying to struggle through Domination and, trying to grind those wins up in triple threat. He's your guy to go with. So guys, the next gold card I have on my list is actually a Boston Celtic. No, it's not Kemba. It's actually a gold, and it's Gordon Hayward. As you guys can see, Gordon Hayward is the most used card at the small forward position, and it's for a good reason. I actually gave him a go because I was curious myself. Why is he so used? He's actually really good. He's underrated, and he's only a gold card, man. You can find him for well under 1,000 MT, you know, without a problem. There we go right there, 1,000 MT buy now. You can also bid on him. He's 6'8". He can play the small forward / power forward. I do not recommend running him at power forward, though. Keep him to small forward. He has a good mid-range, a decent 3-ball. He could dunk. You know, he could play defense pretty decently. Not the best, though. 76 speed. Honestly, something about this card, though, it's more of an in-game card. He does so much better in-game than he does, you know, just looking at him. Looking at him, he doesn't seem that great, but there's a reason he's one of the most used cards in the game. He's actually pretty decent. I had to give him a go, and honestly, I was not disappointed at all. Obviously, there's better cards in the game, but for the price you're getting him at, you know, a gold card, 1,000 MT, Gordon Hayward is your guy to go. Probably one of the best budget, super budget ballers in the game currently, and a guy you should have on your team first week. Okay, guys, the last card, man, my favorite card in the game right now. I have the heat check version of him, but you know, the Sapphire works just as well. They're literally identical, in my opinion. Yeah, you guys can see him on your screen. De'Aaron Fox, bro. What can I say about this card other than the fact that he is literally goated? Honestly, my favorite card that I've used so far this whole year, apart from T-Mac, I would say. De'Aaron Fox has a fast release in game, good animations, a good jump shot, like I just said, good release. He can shoot the 3-ball. He's quick. He can drive. Acrobatic finishes at the rim, and that's why that's the reason he's actually quite expensive. I did sell my Sapphire version. I pulled the heat check version in my free pack, so I decided to keep that one. But he's around 7.7k, 6'3" point guard. As you guys see, they're identical, you know, the heat check and the regular one, so I just sold my regular one. 83-point shot with a wet release, fire. You can't go wrong with that. Driving dunk 59. He can still throw it down, but the reason I like him is because of his acrobatic finishes at the rim. Free throw 72, ball handling 87. He has some nice handles. I've dropped a couple people in triple threat online with this card right here. Pass accuracy IQ is good as well. 72 steal. He'll get a couple steals for you, especially in domination. 89 speed, making him one of the fastest guys in the game at this point in the game. So definitely give him a go. My favorite card to this day in my team. Literally, it's been one day, not even a full day of my team being out, and I could say this is probably my second favorite card in the game besides T-Mac. So go ahead and give De'Aaron Fox a try, especially if you're balling on a budget. I know he might be a little bit more expensive, but, you know, he's a point guard, and he's probably the best point guard in the game apart from Steph Curry. Now, Curry's like 80,000. Nobody really has the MT for that. De'Aaron Fox is a guy that you could run with for at least a month in my team, and somebody that I think you guys should pick up right now. If I had to pick one player on this list you guys have to have, it's got to be De'Aaron Fox, man. This card is goated. Give him a go. You could easily snipe one too for under like 5k. Just do what I'm doing. Keep scrolling to the 4-hour mark. There's probably going to be a couple that pop up for very cheap. But yeah, definitely give De'Aaron Fox a go. And give all these cards on the list a go, man. They're here for a reason. They're not just here because, you know, I chose randomly. All these cards are great in their own way. You guys are going to have to try them out. See what you're comfortable with. And, you know, make your decision on who to keep and who to sell. If you guys did enjoy the video, though, leave a like down below. Let's try to hit 60 likes on this video. That'll be greatly appreciated. Also, if you think I missed anybody, comment down below. Let me know who I missed. If you guys have any questions or anything about my team this year, again, leave it in the comment section. I'll be responding to each and every single comment down there. So leave your questions, leave your concerns, everything like that in the comment section. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Join the crew. Turn on those notifications so you never miss another video. I'm Logic Looks. Have a great day. Stay blessed. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
I got all my reasons, and when I win I never feel like I won, cause everybody wanna be number one. Everybody wanna be the nigga, till you really gotta be the nigga. I've been grinding, I've been eating, nigga. If you ain't hungry, I ain't eating with you. Money start coming and people start changing.